explained what you're talking about, so I'm completely clueless.
Oh, lol. Alright, don't worry about it then. Anyway, let's go into the game. Let us not delay, since we've been going for quite a few hours. Let's just go, man. Let's just go.
Right.
In the top right, as the red Protoss, we have LocDog playing for Team Central Europe. I believe he's actually from Croatia, is that right?
Croatia,
something like that.
Yes.
Anyway, in the bottom right, we do have reinei playing as the Blue Zerg. I have absolutely no idea who that is, but he's Canadian, so I know that much. And he's scouting in the wrong direction, so we're gonna have a PVZ. Very nice.
So, without getting too much spoilers, I was reading in the thread, and Desakwe was saying that he was going to play like a D- newbie in this game because he was not feeling well.
Oh.
So,
well, that sounds like it's definitely going to be an epic series then.
Yeah.
Alright. Sweet. And looks like he's checked the 12 o'clock because if the Zerg spawned in the top left, he would be scouting towards Desakwe's base with his Overlord, and thus the probe would see it there. But since he didn't see it, he's going to change direction and go to the bottom left instead. It's just a cute little scouting trick that you can do. Meanwhile, he's built his forge in an interesting location. I'm wondering how he's going to wall this off. Perhaps with the gateway to the top right of the forge, so it'll be flush against the right cliff and then flush against the forge. And he can leave out the bottom left side of the base, or of the wall. He's also going to scout with only this one drone, which can be a little bit risky. A safe Protoss would scout with the forge probe as well. But it looks like he's dealing with an overpool. So I think he'll be okay.
He's just going to play safe and throw down the cannon anyway.
Yeah. And I think I was right, he's going to put the gateway to the right of that cannon, so good times. Meanwhile, a drone scout is going to come and see him. And by the way, guys, oh, he's actually making a second cannon. Wow, I played super safe. That's unnecessary. If I do call LocDog Desakwe a lot, that's because that's the AKA that I know him by. But LocDog Desakwe, they are the same person.
I have to say, I always thought Desakwe's name was really stupid, and then I typed it, and I was like, oh, that's a cool name.
Dude, I didn't even realize like that's where it was from. I thought he just made that up, and it sounded really cool. It's Desakwe, man. It sounds good. It sounds good.
Yo,
Don't tell me that doesn't sound good.
It sounded like it was some Croatian word I had never heard of.
What? No, dude, it sounds like it's from, like, Lord of the Rings. It's like what the elves speak. Desakwe's like Elvish, man. I'm telling you, it's Elvish.
I'm pretty sure elves speak Croatian.
Well, that's probably true. That's probably true too, but it's Elvish. So we have a gas steal from reinei, and Desakwe made 3 cannons against an overpool because he likes cannons. I don't know. Having said that, there is speed and there are 8 lings on the way, so perhaps that wasn't actually a bad idea. But you know, just for the sake of making fun of Desakwe, we're gonna say that that's a bad idea.
Yeah, he really doesn't need 3. 2 would have been fine.
He's also got 2 guys blocking the ramp, and it looks like the gas steal was actually cancelled, and he's gonna see the extra 2 cannons at the back, so he's not gonna go for a run by, I would think. He has made looks like a full control group of speedlings though, so, but I think he's just gonna use them to deny scouting. Meanwhile, in the bottom left, as the, oh my god, what am I talking about? I just like kept going there. No, oh my god, I was trying to say there's a scouting probe checking out the 3rd base, and then I just like went on my usual opening thing. Is he actually? I think the drone's gonna win. Yeah, I think the drone got the first shot. You gotta save me, man. Say something smart.
Something smart?
Yeah. Just like do arithmetic or something. I don't even care.
Well.
Chogaling! Jogalingo! Why would he do that when there's 3 cannons? He's even gonna lose his Overlord. Oh my god, that was a terrible idea. Oh! The Overlord survives with 3 HP. Wow, BM Overlord is BM. However, this has delayed reinei's 3rd base by like an hour. And he's got more useless things at the front, so... yeah... it's not looking good for reinei. I mean, you know, Desagwe is like a B-ish Protoss, so, you know, losing to him is no... there's no shame in that. Considering he's probably just like a random dude. But anyway. Having said that, Desagwe did lose to Plumum in ISL 2, and I thought Plumum was a random dude. And apparently he turned out not to be. So who knows? Who knows, man? reinei could actually be like some sick Zerg that's just playing poorly right now. But anyway, there's a probe in the main base, gonna see what's up, sees the spire. And there's another random probe hiding behind a tree in the middle of the map. That's... do you see that? He's hiding behind a tree.
I see that.
Oh, he ran out of the tree. Meanwhile, Citadel, another gateway. First Corsair is in production. Another probe is moving out to probably just check on the 3rd base. And Fold says reinei is not a random dude. Who is he? Who is he, Fold? Fold! Tell me, inform us! Who is this random cheesy Zerg who tried to all-in and failed even though he scouted 3 cannons? Who is it? Overlord coming in here, just gonna go after a Overlord. Possibly gonna get 2. Or even 3.
Yeah, excuse me.
Probe surviving. No archives just yet. Getting a cannon in the main. Looks like he will in fact get a 2nd Overlord here before some Scourge pop out. Oh, actually, no, there are Scourge making. Okay.
Shouldn't he be taking his natural gas? Rainier? Or reinei?
He doesn't have to. He can go for the 5 hatches first. If he takes a 2nd gas now, it probably means he's going for Muta. Otherwise, he's just going standard. 2nd gas, yeah, don't really need it yet. Especially considering he's losing so many Overlords.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom. Alright. Well, Sockways +1 speed lot, not quite timed perfectly. Speed's gonna finish a bit sooner than +1 is. Not terrible issue, but probably not what he wanted either. Archive's going down, so he should be able to get out some rather fast Templar. I'm assuming he'd go high Templar. Oh, he's actually pushing out. He's gonna break the it's not a contain, but it's not scouting Zerglings. Somewhere in between those two.
The 10 Zergling contain. OMG. Making Protosses across the globe panic. Now, I actually have something interesting to say.
Oh, go for it.
Ha! Imagine that. This actually is the Desagwe style. Basically, he does this like weird Zealot +1 timing. It's not like a committed +1 Zealot attack, but it's like an interesting timing where he has a few more Zealots than Zerg can deal with, and he just hits like right before the Hydra production starts, and he does a lot of damage. I've actually seen him use this, like, I actually watched him do this build against Zaraki, like, you know, 6 times in a row, and basically like win every single game, even though it was the same build. It's just like a really strong timing that he does.
And the +1 is supposed to finish like 20 seconds after he attacks?
I think it's a bit disrupted just because of the weird opening, but yeah, I don't think that's right. But he is going to kill the 3rd here, and interestingly, he actually taught me this build for my show match against Zeki. Because he said he used it against Zeki, and he actually like won a game, so I was like, holy check, man, show me that build. And then, so he showed it to me, and then like I just didn't bother learning it properly, and then Zeki just crushed me. So yeah.
Well, kind of surprised that Rainier allowed the hatchery and the evolution chamber to finish. He did have a small window where he could have canceled at least the hatchery, but he doesn't, and the entire 3rd base is down. He does have enough Sunkens and Hydras to be that he shouldn't worry about losing immediately, but certainly in a bad position for the rest of the game. and I'm not exactly sure how he's going to be able to work his way back into this one.
Well, I mean, he was in pretty terrible shape from the beginning when he kind of did a Ling semi all-in and completely failed. So, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I saw Keontae laughing, like, why did Awa tell us the series was epic? I don't know, man. We might have been duped. We might have been trolled. It might have been a trick to get us to cast this rather than go to bed.
You know what? I'm going to throw it out there. I can say Elegant was in on it. He saw the replays and he was like...
He totally did, and he just like faked being sick. He's just like, I don't really want to cast that. Oh, good call, man. Good call. Oh, wow. Wow, we just got match fixed in casting. We just got cast fixed, guys. That's what just happened. So 45 supply of reinei against 96 of LocDog. LocDog's getting his third base. He's got a random Archon. He's getting his Robo. He's got Le Double Forges going at it. And yeah, looks like reinei's gonna see this third base, but he can't really do much about it. Random group of Zealots still running around the map.
Rainier doesn't even have Lurker Tech yet.
I mean, he's got no third base, he's got no Lurker Tech, he's supply blocked. He's got a terrible economy. I know, I feel like... You know, I feel like I'm a mother-in-law listing like every single bad thing about her kid's new husband or wife or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense in my head, guys. It makes sense in my head. I know what I'm talking about.
Doesn't that make, like, Desakwe your son?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.